Now on to Egypt. In Egypt, Osiris is a green-skinned lord, the lord of the dead. The wife of Osiris is Isis, who gives divine birth to Horus, and the first holy trinity of Father, Mother and Son, is created in Egyptian mythology. Furthermore, a deity referred to as Thoth, was worshipped in ancient Egypt as an extension of Ra, a sun god who ruled over the heavens, the surface of the world, and the underworld. The Book of Thoth is a book containing powerful magical spells that appears in ancient Egyptian stories. The book is said to have been written by Thoth, the god of writing and knowledge. The story states that the book was originally hidden at the bottom of the Nile near Coptus, where it was locked inside a series of boxes, guarded by serpents. Thoth is also known to have written the Emerald Tablets, and in these writings you will find, the Gospel of John in the New Testament, has similarities with the writings of Thoth in the Emerald Tablets. Now of course you will be familiar with this culture, it is the talk of modern days, with the date December 12, 2012 approaching. The Mayans, who are known for temples and calendars, with astronomical secrets, also claim to have been guided by a green-skinned being named Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. The Mayans of South America believed as well in a heaven, and that this world was a midway between heaven and the underworld. The primary point, however, is that this group of people, who are credited with building temples and calendars, point to 2012 as a change, but not an end. They refer to 2012 as a point of crossing over. The Mayan calendar has something in common with the writings in early Sumeria. Both cultures emphasized an event would occur where a crossing would take place. The Mayans believed a crossing would occur at the end of the 13th Bakshan, which, as you have heard, has been dated for December 21, 2012. The Sumerians predicted that a sun named Nibiru would inevitably come into alignment with the present sun, and again, a crossing over would take place. The other commonality shared between Mayans and ancient Sumerians is their introduction to their knowledge by way of help from a serpent being. The key factor is to remember that every religion so far, from all parts of the world, in different languages, have a similar story of serpent beings of the underworld that has coexisted with humans and acted as gods or guides throughout this chapter of human history. And if the tales from ancient Sumeria are correct, then the lords of this world, the Anunnaki of the underworld, they have been here hundreds of thousands of years, before this edition of the human chapter were released on the surface. If these beings from under the surface have been here that long, then guess who guided the Mayans to build the Mayan temples and calendars? Once again, the serpent named Quetzalcoatl. A small tribe of indigenous people were not able to construct a calendar that is so sophisticated it reflects on seasons dating back millions of years in the past. The one they refer to as the bringer is a feathered serpent being named Quetzalcoatl. Now comes the real question. If this world is a dark-aired world, and a real group of underworld serpent beings are your leaders throughout the origins of this human chapter, I ask you if you know where you are, and what type of beings are your rulers. Rulers who endorse wars against family lines may explain why wars and conflict have existed throughout written history. Guess where you are? You are hoping for a harmonious and happy video, and I will tell you now, before you understand truth, you must see through the lies. Before you embrace light, you must overcome darkness, and yes, this video will have the happy ending half of you are seeking. A perfect ending, that offers a crossing over into eternal life, without sorrow, where everything you will imagine will unfold instantly into reality. Once again, maybe the fairy tales were real all along? You will know.